How we going, everyone? Just chilly out in the afternoon sun before this goes to air tomorrow morning, 7:30. Just want to show you my purple egg. Really love this one. Look at it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Now this is the second batch today I've just harvested, but I've also having a look at our seedlings. Now remember the other day, Mama and I planting out our, so what is it, celery. I was going to say silver beet. It's celery. It's taken off. We gave it a burst of eco, sorry, I was just thinking how she called it.
Black Butch.
Eco Boost and Liquid Gold. And it really does work, folks. You've got to try it on your veggie garden, and it is the time to start fertilising your garden. Now, I'm upset with myself because yesterday I did something without thinking, and I want to show you what it is. We'll go to the other veggie garden. Come along. You like the concrete? Got a pathway now. How good does it look when you mow the lawns, eh? Just got to do some weeding around the edges here and brush cutting too, but it's in there where we're going. I'm going to talk about the cabbages now. Do you remember when I went to clean my cabbages yesterday because I took off the grow tunnel, that netting that I have to protect the cabbages from caterpillars and that, white butterfly? And I found a little caterpillar there and what I thought were eggs because I didn't have my glasses on. And if you go back to the footage, you'll see in my pocket I had my glasses. I had my glasses with me, but I didn't bother to put them on. And instead I've turned around and said, look, it's a caterpillar and eggs. You got to get rid of them and squash them and feed them to the birds, which is fine. But it's about the eggs that I'm more concerned about. Let's go over there. We've also cleaned up this whole area here, so we're going to build some raised garden beds. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be part of the TV series. Building wicking beds, garden beds, raised beds, compost bins, worm farms, beekeeping, lots of great topics for us to share with you on the TV series. But as far as yesterday's little online, our YouTube, Facebook little 2-minute segment, I came in here freaking out because I saw a caterpillar. I saw a number of caterpillars because I do monitor my plants to see how much damage is being caused. And I think it was this one here in particular that I've gone underneath the leaf to have a look at it. And what did I find? As you look at the footage, I found a caterpillar and yellow eggs. There was a little cluster of eggs together that were covered with silk. They were spun with a bit of webbing over the top. Now, those eggs in particular were actually good eggs from a good parasitic wasp. Not a bad wasp, a good wasp. What happens is the adult wasp seeks out the caterpillars because, as we said, when the plant gets eaten, it sends off this scent, something that insects can pick up on. So they come in, and not only insects that attack the plants come in, also parasites come in like this wasp. It lays up to 80 eggs into the caterpillar. Now, these eggs are parasites. They actually don't kill the caterpillar, but rather feed off the liquids, so the vital organs aren't touched. So the caterpillar actually stays alive during this growing stage. Now, when they're old enough, they emerge, they come out of the caterpillar. Now, you would think by this stage the actual caterpillar would be dead because you've got these 80 little creatures coming out. This is nature at its best. They take control. The caterpillar's a host. Now, the caterpillar is actually controlled by these little creatures or these wasps, the parasites. Once they come out, the caterpillar doesn't go away, it doesn't drop dead. It actually starts to protect them. It protects them like a mother would protect its young. It would spin some webbing around it and protect them and stop any other parasites that want to lay their eggs into those parasites. Crazy, I know it sounds crazy, but it stops it. So the caterpillar is like a guard, security guard, while they mature. Now, when they do mature, that's when they actually go back to the caterpillar and kill it off because they've got no need for it anymore. But the whole process is, how does the caterpillar become controlled by these parasites? Now, they think there's actually a couple of parasites still left inside that control the brains or the motor skills of the caterpillar to do what it does. Now, when you think about it like that, you think, wow, this stuff actually happens in nature, and when we take it to the human level, we freak out. But this is what's happening in nature, and it happens every day, and that's what happened that yesterday afternoon or morning when you saw me taking it off, and it was only brought to my attention by a wonderful viewer. I said, don't do that, and then I looked back and I thought, oh Lord, what did I do? I just did that, because what I had there was nature taking care of my problem in the garden. We've got the wasp, the parasite wasp, taking control of the caterpillars. Now, if you don't want to go down that path, come with me over here. I want to show you my colourful garden at the same time. If you don't want to go down that path and allow the parasites to get involved and take control of the caterpillars, you can spray them. Now you can use flour if you like and dust the plant with flour, but you need to wet the foliage of the plant first before you do that. Or use our CGWS spray, Citrus Guard White Spray. It's a clay-based powder, very refined, which is designed to be applied on plants as a shield of armour. Now, we do it specifically for our citrus trees, but my trials over the last 2-3 years on various plants, including apples and vegetables, is very successful. Now, I've chosen not to apply it on my veggies here, but it is very, very safe to apply it. It washes off straight away with water and it's harmless to you. So there are no allergies. It's not a chemical. It is quite safe. Yes, Cara, I love you too. And I would, if you want to do any spraying, that's all I'd use. I wouldn't be going down the path of a chemical. And we spoke about chemicals yesterday. It's shocking, the amount of chemicals that people need to use to control insects. Now, if you allow nature to do its job as it knows best, who are we to intervene with our wonderful chemicals, supposedly, to control all these pests? And all we're doing is putting harm in our way, not in a plant's way, because the plant will come and go again, but we don't. That's the truth. So we just water our garden, and if you're going to use anything in your garden, use our EcoBoost and Liquid Gold. You'll be astounded on the results from those two products. And a lot of emails do come through asking about those two products. Can you combine them? Yes, you can. Combine the two, 20 mils of each product in a 9-litre watering can, and water over your foliage of your plants. They'll love it. Do that every 2 weeks and they'll be jumping out of the ground. Come quick. We did that about a week ago with the kale. I gave them a feed. They've tripled in size within the week. That's them there. I'll show you a couple. Have I got any here that I missed? Not really. But look at them, they're just jumping out of the ground. This has gone to seed, this is 3-year-old kale, but all the little ones, taken off. Butter lettuce, I don't want to cut it. Mama's around here somewhere, she's going to harvest my garden again. I'm going to have to get a guard here to protect my garden. A parasite wasp. I've got Cara. Hey Cara, where's Mama? For more great information like this and great products, don't forget it's a double deals weekend, buy one get one free on our website, vasilisgarden.com, for all your gardening needs. From me, Vasili, Maresi.